so we are going to make strawberry jam, which we're going to give away at Christmas time to friends and family.
But if your friends and family watching,
shh. Yes. Also,
disregard.
Don't expect one because I'm not going to be making that many jars. Anyway, making jam is extremely easy. You only need 3 ingredients: your fruit, sugar, and then pectin, which you can get readily at any grocery store.
More sugar.
Yeah. So for strawberry jam, which is what we're making because we went strawberry picking last week, we're going to use 6 cups of strawberries, which have been pulled and sliced
and
by my mother-in-law.
Hold just means that the top was cut off.
Yeah, the stem area.
Yeah.
Is out of there. And then you've got 3 cups of sugar, and then 1 cup of sugar, and a box of fruit pectin. Sure Gel's like the only brand I've ever heard of, so that's the one we're going to use. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour the strawberries into a pot, like a cup at a time, mash them up with this thing.
What's that thing called?
I don't know, dough slicer, butter cutter, kitchen tool. And so we're going to chunk it up. Not too much though, because I like a chunky jam. And then you're going to add the small bowl of sugar, which is the 1 cup, mixed with the pectin. You're going to stir those 2 things together. Throw it in there.
Alright, let's show them on the other side.
Okay.
So this should be the consistency.
Well, I mean, whatever you want. This is for chunky jam.
That is super chunky jam. Alright, now what do we do?
Now I'm going to mix sugar with pectin.
Look, there's like a full piece in there.
So what? I'll put that in our jar.
Sure. So what is in the box is just the instructions and a little bag. It looks like Jell-O.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, basically it is kind of Jell-O. It's natural. Pectin's a thing that naturally exists in fruit, but it's going to speed up the setting of the jam for us so that it thickens up. Otherwise you're going to have to like cook the fruit for like hours, and that's just going to ruin the flavor and texture.
Lame.
Very lame.
So you're stirring it into 1 cup of sugar.
Yep.
And we're just going to sprinkle that over the strawberries?
Yep. Yeah, and then we're going to bring the strawberries to a boil.
Ah.
And then we're going to add the other sugar. Bring to a boil. Full roiling.
Roiling? Roiling boil?
Roiling.
Full roiling boil. So what are we doing in the meantime? I see we have like lids and some boiling water.
Yep, those are the lids.
Have those already been brought to a boil? Or are they being brought to a boil?
No, they're already brought to a boil. It's just sitting in hot water.
What is this?
That's what we're going to seal the jars with.
So there's nothing in there?
It's just water.
Ah, okay. Way to go, dude. Way to go.
You asked me to show you what was in there.
No, actually I didn't. I just asked what was in there.
So that's mixed. We're going to bring it to a boil.
Keep a close eye on it.
Stir, yeah. Keep a close eye. Stir. You don't want it to scorch or stick to the bottom.
Okay. And so once it comes to a rolling boil, then we're going to add the rest of the sugar.
Yep.
Alright, check back.
Alright, so it's going to get a little tricky later on because the timing is going to be involved. And you have to, once you bring this to a boil and add the sugar, you're going to have to boil it exactly for 1 minute once it hits a full boil. And then you'll be pouring it into the jars. There's going to be some precision SWAT team, SEAL Team 6 action going on here.
I'm going to say that in a way that makes sense to everybody. So we're going to bring the strawberries, the 1 cup of sugar, and the pectin to a boil, a rolling boil.
Yeah.
And then we're going to add the 3 other cups of sugar.
That's what I said.
Bring that to a boil.
That's what I said.
And then bring it to a boil for only 1 minute.
That's what I said.
And then we are going to be pouring into the jars.
That's what I said.
So while you're trying to bring this to a rolling boil, you need to be getting all your jars ready.
Jars are in the dishwasher. We ran them on a soapless cycle to sanitize them. So when that's ready, we're going to take them out of the dishwasher and start filling them up. And we got tools to take care of all that. You may remember these from when we went apple picking last fall and made apple butter. It's the same process. The link to the apple butter is in my pants.
What's this?
That's a funnel.
What is this?
That takes the lids out of the water, so I don't have to
It's got a
burn
magnet.
myself. Yeah, it's magnetic. And then this is the handle. It's upside down. It goes like this. To take it out of to take the whole jar out of the boiling water, so you don't burn your hand.
Alrighty, so those are the 3 tools you need. And now we'll sanitize them again.
Okay,
that's what you call a rolling boil?
Yeah, because watch, it's boiling. You stir it, it's still boiling. That's the definition of a rolling boil.
You have a hard time with that word.
Roiling.
With a roiling boil.
Roiling.
Rolling.
It just sounds good. Roiling boil.
Alright, so now what do we do? Pop quiz.
Add a bunch more sugar.
Bunch more sugar.
3 more cups.
Minus that little bit of I put on my finger.
Oh yeah?
I just had to make sure it was not salt.
Yes, I picked the right bin when we went to Winco. I did not get the salt bin. Now all this foam too is pretty just tasteless because it's just foam. So what you want to do is take it off of here, get it all out, and put it into the fridge. And what it'll do is when the air finally escapes and all the bubbles pop, you'll have some fresh jelly.
Oh, look at you. So if we canned with that foam on the top, would it do like a weird little foamy layer at the top of our?
Yeah.
And we don't want that. We want it to look nice.
Yeah, and also it doesn't taste as good
Okay.
because of all the air that's in it.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Alright, so we're gonna spoon that off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 1 minute countdown is done. We're gonna take this off. Heat. Set it over there. Start filling those guys up. Okay, we're gonna fill up the jars. That looks about almost 2 scoops. Does it? And we're just going to keep doing this until we run out of strawberry stuff. Okay, so we ended up getting 8.5 jars. So we're going to throw these 8 into our boiling water over there for 10 minutes. And then we'll just throw this one in the fridge and eat that one first. Alright, before you put them in the boiling water, you got to put on the ring. So you want to turn it to just a little bit past. Hand tight. Basically just crank it on. It's hard to hold the jars because they're freaking hot. Timer's done. 10 minutes are up. Time to pull these bad boys out. And what you're going to do is wait for the pop. Talk about this with the apple butter. Link is in my pants. Oh god. Why can't I get this? Oh my god. Okay, so we got them all out. They're all sitting there. I'm hoping to hear one pop. Some of them have already popped. And you can kind of just tell how that one's still kind of sitting up. That one's nice and flat. You want the pop because that means it's sealed and you can just store it at room temperature. Like that pop right there. If they don't pop, you just have to put them in your fridge and use them within the first couple months. Alright, and that's how you make strawberry jam. Also, if you have some leftover strawberries, this is what you can do with them.